Ever since she could sort of walk, she had a stick in her hand, and she lived and breathed hockey. She was always out on the street playing hockey or on the ice playing hockey. I was at the rink a lot with her. She lived at Leaside. She lived all over rinks, and also always played on their school team, and she was always like MVP all the way. And then Annie was offered a full athletic scholarship at the University of New Hampshire after grade 13, which was unbelievable. I was so proud just to see how amazing she was and sort of everything she did.
Annie's a very humble person, so I think it's probably so nice for her to see that other people are recognizing the type of work that she's done in the hockey community. When you have a coach and they teach you when you're younger and kind of lead you up to your development, sometimes you forget to thank them, and I think this is a good way to thank Annie for everything that she's done for the hockey community in Leaside and in Toronto, for girls hockey in particular.
But to have a young woman instructing these girls in hockey in 2005 was pretty unique. And the fact that she's a legacy member of the Wildcats Association just adds to that. We couldn't be prouder.
First encountered Annie as a guest instructor at one of my daughter's practices when my daughter was, I believe, Adam age, and Annie was just a breath of fresh air to the girls because they'd just been used to being instructed by their dad or another dad, and to have a female, not only an accomplished player but as a coach and mentor, it just meant so much to the girls.
You know what is so remarkable about Annie's teaching ability? At one point in time, she was the head coach of our junior team, the oldest minor hockey age level, the highest skill level, kids who are destined for NCAA and CIS hockey. At the same time, she was running the program for our little 4- and 5-year-olds learning to play, and running a Learn to Play program for adult women, so women in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, who were deciding that they wanted to take up the game. To have the teaching skill set, to be able to reach each of those audiences that couldn't be more different, is absolutely incredible. And I dare say there aren't very many instructors who can leap from one level to another, oftentimes within the same day.
Of course we know Annie, everyone knows Annie. If you live in Leaside and your child plays hockey, you know Annie. My daughter's 17, she's been playing hockey for over 10 years, and Annie Fahlenbock has coached her on and off for that entire period of time.
Annie always goes above and beyond. I mean, you can't wish for a better teacher for your kids, because Annie will show up at your kids' rink even if she's not teaching them, to see their game and cheer them on and let you know how she thinks they're progressing or what they need to do just to help them skate that much faster, get that goal or whatever. And she really cares. She cares with a deep, deep passion. And that's not something that everyone has. Like, people who are really good at things sometimes don't want other people to be good at things. That's not Annie. Annie wants people to thrive. She'd be thrilled if they made it into the Olympics or into the NHL or anything. Like, be the best you can be. That's all she cares about. And this is such an honor for me and for our family, and I don't think anyone deserves this more than Annie.